welcome to Lilywhites podcast, an ongoing series that will focus on the fans' views before and after games, followed by the manager's interview after. This week, the Lilywhites took on Glebe FC at home in what was a top-of-the-table clash. The two interviews you will hear this week are going to be Dan and Beckham, and if you would like to join the Lilywhites podcast, just drop us a message on social media and we will arrange it pre-match and post-match. Also remember that Lilywhites go to Corinthian on Tuesday night, followed by Fisher on Saturday, where a fan coach is available if you message Dan. Up the Lilywhites.
Dan, it's been a really good time here for the Lilywhites, new manager, and a big game today. First of all, what's your thoughts on the manager?
Just wish him all the best. No, I can't really say much more than that. I don't know much about him, to be totally honest with you, other than what I've seen online. But from behind, from where we stand in the stands, maybe it was just right for a change, I guess,
Now, you do a lot of roles at this club. Do you want to explain a little bit about that?
No, I just do the membership. I just try and get people to come to away games and, have a bit of fun, and that's about it, really.
And then today we have got Glebe, so we're going to have a bit of pre-match reaction from yourself. What do you think about the game prior? So when we played 2-2, what was a good day out as well. But what are your thoughts and feelings of today's game?
Oh, well, the away leg was great that we nicked it right at the death, or nicked a point right at the death with Warren scoring. I see he starts up front with Stefan today, which is good. We've had a look at them. Obviously, the manager hasn't, so they're a decent side, but I think we've got enough to get past them.
Score prediction?
I'll take 3-2.
3-2.
Yeah.
We'll speak to you after the match.
Okay.
I'm here with Beckham, another fan for the Lilywhites. First of all, what do you think of Tommy Warrilow being appointed as manager?
I think that's a good move, and to be honest, I just want to see a team on the front foot and dominating from the go. But we want to get out of this division, so I think time was for a change, and let's see how we get on today. So I'm excited.
Obviously today we've got Glebe. Did you go to the away game first of all, and then also what do you think of our opponents today? And then also when we get to the end, give us a score.
Well, I think Glebe, they're in and around it with us. So last time in the away game, look, we played well in spells. Glebe probably had a better first half, but like I say, another good away second half performance. So we've got today. We want to be that from minute one all the way through to right till the end. I'm hoping today 3 points. Not really too fussed on the score, but be on the front foot from minute one and comfortable throughout the game, really. So.
And like we said, you just want to get the 3 points. But how much is it to have a new manager in, a breath of fresh air? Last week, did you see that in the way the boys played last week?
Yeah, look, we've made a few changes. Look, Warren coming back in, Finn back in the side. Look, I just want to see us from the front foot minute one. But the biggest thing I want to see, just us dominating games. So, but last week against Russell, another good performance. First half sloppy, probably matched them standards. But the second half, like we've seen previous times, we can be like the 10 minutes at the home game, being on the front foot, and it was a good second half performance which deserved us, and we just wanted it more. There was not really too much tactical change, obviously a new system under Tommy, but I just want to see that from minute one, totally dominating all the way through. So,
well, hopefully we'll hear from you after the match. Thank you, Beckham.
No worries.
Dan, straight after the game, 2-0 loss to Glebe. What's your fan reaction?
We've had better afternoons, haven't we? Same old second half again for us. It's, I don't know what it is, but we're dropping a lot of points in the second half. So just disappointing afternoon. What can we say?
What do you think of, when you say it's a disappointment, but what did you think of the performance from the boys? I know that the goals were quite soft. Do you feel like the performance is getting better, or?
Individual players play all right, but we just look a little short of a team. But then, you look at, we have had one off the post, one off the line. On another day, they go in and it's a different game. But they haven't. So we lose, and I guess it's going to take a few weeks for him to put his stamp on the team. And, he knows what he's got to work with now. But, I just think they're a better team than us. Today, you can't really knock them.
Would you say that this game came a bit too early in Tommy's run as manager? Maybe he needed a couple more to get momentum and then take this game on?
I mean, it's a tough game fairly early in his reign, but, the fixtures are what the fixtures are, aren't they? My thoughts are we'll be in the playoffs, so I guess he's got a bit of time and a few games to have a look at us, and then hopefully find a formation, a team he likes, bit of a push on,
Thank you very much. Bex, we just had the 2-0 loss. What's your fan reaction?
Disappointing, obviously. It was a big game for us, top of the table clash, and to not even get a point out of it. But yeah, just a good first half and spells. I thought the game was fairly balanced. Had a couple of chances from Warren and Steph. Another day put them away. Then look, second half, Glebe took their chances, a couple of crosses. And yeah, that's what football is about, unfortunately. Couple of spells near the end, one off the post, off the line. But look, fortunately, yeah, it's a disappointing afternoon, really. So
you say, we just had this question a minute ago, but do you think this game's going a bit too early into the gaffer's reign? I know the fixtures are what the fixtures are, but do you think it's one of those tests that, if we got past it today, it'd be momentum, but maybe it come a bit too quick?
Yeah, it's tough under Tommy. Look, it's his second game for the club. Look, he needs to stamp on his forehead. Look, change the shape. Maybe didn't work today, but look, he needs to bring a few of his players in. I think freshen up. I think a couple fresh faces would be good for the squad. But look, Glebe played together today. You can see that, similar to Deal the other week. And just we need to find a way to start winning games like the form we had just before Christmas. So.
Very physical game out there today. Referee kept sort of his cards in his pocket. I know a few of you are behind me giving the referee a bit of stick. What was your view of the game and how physical it was? Yeah,
it was a physical contest. Look, the ref didn't have a great control and let a few tackles go here and there. But look, the ref didn't cost us the game today. I think. Look, you're going to get those officials down in the scaffold, but yeah, the ref didn't cost us the game today. It was just a bit disappointing afternoon in the final third. So.
Well, we move on to cup action on Tuesday, and then it's the Fisher game after that. What are you hoping for in the cup game?
I think the cup game's sort of a free hit now because obviously the league's the main priority, I think, in my opinion. So I think we go Tuesday, maybe a couple of faces, maybe a new formation, and yeah, just trial something. In worst case, we don't get the result, but if it benefits us more in the league, then look, that's how we've got to view it from now on.
Cheers, Beck. See you Tuesday.
See you Tuesday. Cheers.
Tommy, 2-0 loss here to Glebe today. What are your thoughts on the game?
To be fair, we didn't really deserve much out of the game at all. I thought first half was much of a muchness. We started really well. To be honest, I thought if we'd had a few more, bit more composure on the ball in certain areas, we could have perhaps gone in 1 or 2 goals up. I remember we had the long range shot at the bar, and they've attacked every now and then. But I thought we started the game well. But at half time, we just said just take someone to sort of put their stamp on the game, because I didn't think no one did. But the second half, once the goal went in, it sort of gave them a massive lift. But I just said to the boys, I'm more fuming that we've got the biggest team in the world, and the lad scores with a header from a free kick. So disappointed with that. If Steph one rolls in that's hit the post, it may have given us a little bit of lift. But deep down, it's even if you win games like that, I've always been up front. It's just papering over the cracks, because that's nowhere near it today.
Yeah, it was. It was probably a game where we were probably a bit more in control, but teams tend to come here and, it's almost like they come here with a purpose. How do we as Faversham Town stop teams from doing that?
Well, you don't. I mean, you've got to look at it as a compliment. The one thing I said to the lads is that they all might come and do that, but I would say 90% of most teams would like to be in your changing room playing for this club. What's going on here? So you've got to be big enough and broad enough to take that. It's 3 points that we've lost. There's still 15 games to go. So if anyone thinks that it's all over, then they're cruelly mistaken, because there's lots to play for. So we'll just see how we go. We've just got to go again Tuesday. Give a few of the lads some minutes that haven't had minutes, but obviously we took a few knocks today as well. But yeah, it's like I said, I don't want a massive overreaction to any win or any loss. But when you lose here, obviously it gets highlighted a lot more than what any other loss would.
Say there about Tuesday. What are you looking for the boys that do get their opportunity to grab it by both hands? But what are you looking else other attributes are you looking for from them?
Just want us to get back on track. The way we finished the second half last week, and to be fair, the first half was all right. It wasn't brilliant, but it was okay, and we got in some good areas that we perhaps could have made more of. But I just thought overall our game for the whole period, to be honest, relevant to the first half being okay. We're better than okay. We want more than okay. But I thought our control was poor. With a tackle, we wasn't within tackles. A choice of pass, we kept going back into packed areas. All the things that we've been speaking about since we've been here. And today we've come unstuck. And like I say, you've got to just accept it and get on it, learn from it, but get on for it. But that's nowhere near acceptable.
Squad's a bit thin as well. I know obviously we've got Sam Hassler coming back, but with the transfers still ongoing here, Are you really looking to get a few more bodies in just to try and freshen up the squad, or are you really happy with what you got here and just want to work around it?
It's, not happy at the moment, am I? But no, listen, if anything's out there that's better and can add to it, but there's, it's not a knee-bolt reaction. I think we know where we need to strengthen, but we want to strengthen in the right way and make sure it's the right character as well. But when you play like you do today, obviously you could then easily just go out and go gun-ho, but need to sort of go home and think about it properly rather than react to it straight away. That's what I said to the boys up there. Listen, I could have gone absolutely ballistic after the game. I could have done that. And there's that, the boys have not seen that side to me yet. They've seen a little bit, but not a lot. But after 1 week, no. The bottom line is they're honest lads. That's not acceptable today. Like I said, even if we come in and won, I would have been honest enough to say we were papering over the cracks today. But Glebe have got their 2 points. They're off and enjoying their weekend, and let's see what happens over the next 15 games, and let's hopefully see who's enjoying themselves then.
Yeah, massive games to come, and lots of the teams that are behind us that could even top the table just by winning those games. And we want to watch one of those teams the other night. But you said it before. This is a really hard league to get out of, and no matter how you get out of it, it's just got to be done, right?
That's the bottom line. You can't look at this league and go, "Oh, they beat them, they'll beat them." It doesn't happen like that, and you shouldn't be thinking like that anyway in football. Like I said, I thought they were a decent outfit last week. The 2-1 looked closer than the game was because I thought we were very good the second half. But today we've come across 2 teams that are up the top end of the table, and I'm sure going to Fisher, Corinthians are having a good season anyway, but Fisher away is not going to be a stroll in the park. And anyone thinks you're going to turn up there and do that, then it's wrong. But yeah, it's just basically the case of chalking off. Every 3 points is massive now, and today's obviously not helped a cause, but there's still, like I said, still 45 points to play for.
Last question. We're going to the cup game on Tuesday night. Win that game, go into a semi-final. I know it's all trying to be a bit more forward, but how much does it mean also as well to get a nice little cup run and to get into a cup final for the club and for the moral?
Always. I've never been one of them, even the Kent Senior Cups or whatever. I think it's a good day out for the fans and the club, and it's nice to have something to look forward to at the end of the season away from the league. So if we can get into the semi-final and the final with that and have a day out at the end of the league, at the end of the season, and get out of this league, then that's a fantastic place to be. And you look back on these days and you remind the lads of, because I don't want them to go and forget about this, because the losses hurt a lot more than the wins, and one thing is you've got to learn from it. But today I think they don't need to learn. They know that wasn't good enough today.
Thank you very much, Gaffer.
No worries.